What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the vlog, and I am in Titusville right now. I'm actually not even in Palm Coast. I'm about an hour and 15 minutes away. I just had to come down to my first sale that I did, I'm doing. It's not closed yet. It'll close probably next week. We're on track. I had to go meet the inspector. I had to go meet the appraiser. They actually came at like the same exact time, so it was like we literally had like a little party going on with me and the appraiser and the two inspectors, but that took about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So that's done. We passed the inspection, which is awesome. And the appraiser, he's working on his numbers, and I mean, the house is priced good. I don't think there'll be any issues with the appraisal, but I'm super excited. I'm really excited for my clients because this is their first home. They were renting, and they're a young couple. This is going to be their first ever home, and I'm super excited that I was able to, be the one to help them move to that next step in life. That's just, it's an amazing feeling to help someone make that leap, that big step of home ownership. Like, it's a great feeling. But now I'm on my way back to Palm Coast. I have to go set up some rental showings for a client who's looking to get a rental. So we're going to go try to set some of those up, and by the end of the day, I want to try to have some applications for him put in so we can get him a rental because he does need to move kind of quick. So I want to try to make that happen for him. So I'm about to get on the highway and head back to Palm Coast. I don't want to make videos while I drive. It's been a kind of a bad habit of mine, and I want to try to not do that because I don't want to wreck my car while I'm staring at the camera. And I'm also kind of lost right now, so I need to use my GPS. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys when I get back to Palm Coast. I'll fill you guys in on what we got going on later. But anyway, just a recap of what I just went over. I just left the inspection for my first sale, my first housing sale, my first sale of a house. And it wasn't even in Palm Coast. It was like 70 miles away in Titusville. So, what can you say? It's amazing. I'm super pumped for myself and my clients, and I will talk to you guys when I get back to Palm Coast. All right, guys, what's going on? So I am back. I'm back in my car, and I know I said I wasn't going to vlog while I drove, but I'm in a parking lot, and I'm right around the corner from the office. But anyway, we're back at Palm Coast. Everything that I had to get done today so far is done, which is awesome. We're on schedule. We're actually right on schedule with everything I had planned out today. So I did this morning the inspection appraisal. That is done. Then I went back. I got a haircut. I got my eyebrows done. I know they look amazing. I went and I had to get a sign made for my newest listing, which is in the Sanctuary. It's this beautiful gated community, but since it's a gated community, there's a lot of HOA rules, and one of those rules is that you can't use your own real estate sign. You have to use their special sign. So I had to go and I had to get one of those made. It'll probably be ready, they said, by the end of the week, and then I'll go back and pick that up. So that's done. I got my car washed. Now I'm going to go to the office. I'm super hungry. I'm starving. I don't know what I'm going to eat. But I'm going to grab something to eat, and then I'm going to go to the office, check in with everyone there. I need to get all my stuff in order. And also, something amazing happened while I was getting my haircut, or waiting to get my haircut. I got a call from a buyer that I've been working with, and there was an open house that I had them go to and check out over the weekend because I was at an open house and they wanted to check some stuff out. So I sent them a bunch of stuff, and I sent them houses that had open houses so they could go and check on them, and they didn't need me to let them in. So they went and they did that, and the house that they saw, they really loved it, and they want to put an offer on it. So I had to send them some tax info because they wanted some more info on the property before we put the offer together. But now that's amazing, and we're probably going to end up putting an offer on this. Hopefully we can negotiate a deal, and that'll be my second deal. But I mean, this is these are buyers that I've been following up with for over a month and a half now, and once again, persistence and consistency and just following up and showing up, it really does pay off. And this is just proof of that. I mean, we went a whole month pretty much with I barely got any contact back from these people, and then finally just consistent every week following up. And then they finally called me and they were like, hey, sorry, the holidays were crazy, and now we're ready to actually start looking again. And within a week of that phone call, we have a property that they want to put an offer on, which is freaking amazing. It is awesome. I'm super excited. And if we could close that and we could close this deal within the next 3 weeks, I would be ecstatic. That would be insane. And now we have the new listing. We have so many things going on, and it's awesome. And we're still working on prospecting and get even more. Because you gotta have balls. You gotta have, not balls. I always say that it sounds terrible. You gotta have a bunch of different stuff going on so you can make stuff happen. But anyway, I'm rambling on. My phone's about to die. I'm going to charge it, and then I'll come back to you guys in a little bit. What's going on, guys? So I'm back. My phone, I had to go home and charge it because it actually did die. And I can't have my work phone not ringing because then I could lose deals or lose clients, or I just always like to be able to answer my phone. But anyway, interesting thing happened while I was actually eating my lunch. Just how quick, it just shows how quick stuff can happen in this business. And that is the buyers that I said wanted to put an offer on a house that they saw. I hit up the listing agent and I was like, hey, my buyers, they want to put an offer on it. Or not put an offer in, I didn't say that. I was like, I'm going to talk to my buyers and hopefully we can come to a deal. And then she responds to me and she's like, oh, we already accepted an offer on it. And I'm like, okay, which is weird because in the MLS, it says it's still active. Maybe she just didn't update it yet. Who knows? Anyway, she's like, we accepted an offer. So I'm like, oh my God, that's annoying, because I was really excited because I was like, oh, this could actually work. Anyway, it's not the end of the world. Stuff happens, and right now I'm gonna go to the office and I'm literally gonna dissect, because they said they loved that house. They loved the features of it. So I'm gonna literally go to the office right now. I'm gonna dissect everything that was inside of that house, and I'm gonna start looking for other houses in similar areas that have similar characteristics to this one, now that I know that this is something they really liked. And then I'm gonna send them a bunch of other stuff with what I find from that. But it just goes to show, stuff happens very, very fast. If a deal is a deal and it's a good deal, it's gone like that. And this house has been on the market for 4 days. They had one open house at it, and it's already has an accepted offer, which is crazy, but you know what? That's fine. It's a learning experience, and I'm going to go things happen for a reason. I'm going to go put together a new list to send to my buyers, and we're going to find something even better for them, and that's what's going to happen. So I just want to come back, check in with you guys, and share that with you guys. I'm just sharing stuff as it happens, and I think that's that. I had my lunch, I had a sandwich, it was delicious, and now I'm going to go back to the office and do what I said I'm going to do. I'm going to set all that stuff up, and then I will talk to you guys probably when I get home later to wrap this video up, but I'll see you guys later. Alright guys, what's going on? So I'm here at Starbucks. I'm waiting, meeting with a rental client who we're going to fill out some applications and hopefully get them into a rental, or at least have a better idea of what they want by the end of today, because they need to move fast and it's really sunny out, so I got my hater blockers on. But after this, I think we're going to call it a day, and I'll give you guys a quick recap when I get home. Look at this, look how nice it is outside. Other than all the pollen everywhere that's all over the table, which is really gross and killed my allergies this week, it's really nice, and it gives me an excuse to wear this awesome pea coat. So let me know what you guys think of the pea coat. If you guys like it and you'd like to see more of the pea coat, drop in the comments below. But it is a beautiful day, and we're gonna find these people an amazing rental, and then when they're done renting, eventually, hopefully I can help them buy something. That is also amazing. But I'll talk to you guys later, because people stare at me weird when I'm vlogging in public. I don't know why, but maybe they're mad because they don't have a vlog. Anyway, I'm rambling on. I'll talk to you guys later. What's going on, guys? Got the pea coat on again because it is getting cold out. What's the temperature right now? It's 45 degrees, and I mean, I'm from New York, so I like cold weather, but it's definitely, for Florida, 45 is definitely nippy. A lot of these Floridians down here, they don't like this weather, but I don't mind it every once in a while. It's better than sweating through my suits every single day that I go to show stuff. But anyway, we just left. I went and I actually ended up I showed a rental, and we're going to get the application put in for it. So at least that way, we have an idea, because they need to, like, get out of their place ASAP. Like, they need to get into a rental as soon as possible. So I was like, let's get this application in. This was, like, the only agent that actually answered their phone and let me come over and see it, like, as soon as possible. So shout out to that agent. You're awesome for letting me get in really fast. But we're going to have the application put in, and then that way by the end of tonight we'll at least have something. So, we'll have an idea of what we can get into, I guess. This is their first time renting, so I don't think that'll pose an issue at all. I mean, it seems like anyone and their mom can get a rental, so, like, I don't think that should be an issue, but we'll see. But we'll make it work, because that's my job, and I have to make it work because they need somewhere to rent. And the sun is out and the shades are on. All right, so I will talk to you guys later when I get home, but today was eventful. It was amazing. Also, just a quick recap. You know what? I'm going to end this video. I'm not going to come back. I'm going to recap everything right now. So how I talked earlier about those people who wanted to see the house, but then, like, they got an accepted offer, so now we couldn't see it. Anyway, I got something else. Like, literally, they found 2 other houses from the time that we got the news that the one they wanted to see, the offer, they had an accepted offer already, so that was, like, out of the question. Within, like, another half hour, they sent me 2 properties. We were on the phone, we were talking, I was sending them stuff similar to what the house they really liked was, the one that got the offer accepted that we couldn't put an offer on. Try to follow me, I'm, like, all over the place with this story here, but we found 2 other properties that they want to go see, and I already set up showings. We're going to go see them on Thursday morning, and they are 2 properties that they also really liked, and they picked them out themselves, which is always good, because when the customer, when your client actually picks out the properties, that's always a good sign, because it's something they've already really looked into, they've done some research on, and now you're going to go see it, versus something that you sent them that they don't really know about, and they're just going to kind of window shop. But these are two homes that we could seriously possibly put an offer on. So honestly, the other house that had its offer accepted, screw that house, it's out the window, because we're going to see these 2 ones, and honestly, in my opinion, I think they're nicer houses anyway. So everything happens for a reason, and you just got to stay consistent, be persistent with what you do, no matter whether you're, like, doing real estate or doing whatever. Like, whatever it is your profession is, whatever it is you're doing, make sure you're doing something that you love. That's the first thing. Second thing, be consistent. Third thing, be persistent and follow up and follow through with what you do. And when you are doing something you love, it is easy to do that because you love it, and you'll do whatever you have to do to make it happen. But when you're in a job that you don't really like, it's hard to be consistent, it's hard to be persistent, because you don't actually love it. So it's like being in a relationship with someone you don't want to be in a relationship with. It's hard to, like, be happy in the relationship because you don't even want to be in it. It's the same thing when you're in a job that you don't like. I hope that, like, made some people think, and I had a fun time today. Today was awesome. We did everything, if not more, than I had planned, which is amazing, and we're done. I've said amazing a lot today. That's my new favorite word. My new favorite word is amazing, and I hope you guys have an amazing night, and I will talk to you next time.